What up, world? Welcome to a new episode of the BrandonJaneauShow. As you know, I am Brandon Janeau, and like always, on all podcast platforms everywhere, BrandonJaneauShow. Social media platforms, Instagram and Threads, Brandon Janeau. Yep, Brandon Janeau, Instagram and Threads. Facebook, The Brandon Janeau Show. And of course, TikTok, Brandon Janeau Show. Um, Also, I got an X, Twitter, pretty much. Twitter, B Janeau. So go there, go all those social media platforms and subscribe. Follow me on those platforms. And of course, YouTube channel is the Brandon Janeau Show. That's where you catch all the visuals, the shorts, everything, man. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. Tonight it is wrestling life. Now, usually I do a point of view, random shit one, but this I'm gonna get back to my top 10 list. Not to mention, I'll be back later on this year with my wrestling moments, storylines, of course, um, my wrestlers, top 10 wrestlers of the year, and my top 10 wrestling matches. But some classics. So let's get into it, man. But tonight I am doing my top 10 list on one particular wrestler, and that wrestler is the one, the only, the rated R superstar Edge, or slash Adam Copeland. Okay, for AEW fans, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. For AEW fans, Adam Copeland. Um, Edge slash Adam Copeland. Um, um, that's some classics, man. This man's been wrestling for what, 25, 30 fucking years? You gotta realize also, shit, he took a 11 year, I mean, he's out for 11 years with a broken neck. Like, so the fact that this man is one of the greatest to ever do it. I know a lot of people probably don't like Edge or sorry slash Adam Copeland sometimes, but he's one of the most, to me, one of the most well respected wrestlers probably ever. So yeah, um, so let's get into it, man. My top 10, you already know I do my top tens. I go from 10 to one, explain why all of these matches are my favorite matches. So let's get into it, man. Number 10, out the gate. Number 10 for me. See, in 2001, there was a hell of a rivalry for Edge. And he had two matches. Now, to a lot of people, they probably don't remember this or probably don't talk about it in the same sense that it should be talked about. But in 2001, it was the breakup of Edge and Christian. And in 2001, they had two incredible matches. Now, a lot of people probably would know their No Mercy match. But one of my favorite matches is actually their Unforgiven match. It is one of my favorite matches, and that is what starts off this list, and that is Edge versus Christian 2001. Now, they had an incredible match in AEW just recently, but I'm gonna stick with this one. These are two of the best matches. You gotta remember, this is when they started doing the single concerto, and this is one of those, man. This was a fucking incredible rivalry, especially when they first broke up. Christian did it in Toronto. It was only right that Christian went heel and Edge was face first. Uh, so yeah, man, this was a hell of a rivalry to start off their careers, um, and I can't hate it, man. Coming in at number 9 is the rivalry that he came back into WWE with, wrestling with, really, and that is Edge versus Randy Orton, and their match at Backlash 2020, the greatest wrestling match ever, as Vince McMahon will put it. Here's the thing. Edge and Orton have good chemistry in the ring. So much so that I'm doing a debate on them too. Stay tuned for that. Coming soon. But I like this match. I thought this match was incredible. Now they had a great match also. Now a lot of people don't like the WrestleMania 37 match. I don't know why. Oh, WrestleMania 36. I'm sorry, WrestleMania 36 match. I don't know why. It's actually a really good match. Now I get it. It was the pandemic and it was stupid and all that other shit. For Edge's first match to be a last man standing, and he went out there and had that type of match against Randy Orton, who was at the time at his peak of his power. Yeah, but seeing them two wrestle at Backlash was incredible. This was like a 40-minute match. Uh, Once you start seeing them pull out the pedigree and rock bottom and shit like that, yeah, different type of caliber, man. So yeah, I love this match. I love this match very much, man. Number eight. Number eight is Edge versus Eddie Guerrero, and that is SmackDown 2002. Now they had three great matches, but this match for me personally, a young Brandon at home watching SmackDown. This was the SmackDown 6. People forget this is the SmackDown 6, man. The Los Guerreros, Rey Mysterio, Edge, Chris Benoit, and Kurt Angle. I'm about to say Rhino. Y'all saw me about to say Rhino, but I was like, no, it's Kurt Angle. I'm tripping. But that was the SmackDown 6, and every time you had a match with them six in there, it was bound to be fucking good, man. It was bound to be classic. And this is one of those. This is a no disqualification match on SmackDown. Yeah, that's how wrestling used to be. Fucking incredible. They used to, see. This is the thing about wrestling fans nowadays. Y'all complain about bullshit for no reason at all. We were getting matches like this on a regular on SmackDown, bro. We had a Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar Iron Man match for like 60 minutes on a SmackDown for the WWE Championship. Y'all bitches would be like today, be like, that should be on the PLE. I don't know why it's on the PLE. Like, what the fuck, bro? We got this match on SmackDown in 2002. Bitch, what are you talking about? Give me that match. What the fuck? Bro, and they already had two matches already on pay per view. So it's just like, bro, just give us the third. That's the thing, man. Like, bro, people don't understand, man. These matches were great. Edge and Eddie Guerrero had incredible chemistry, but it's fucking Eddie Guerrero. Who the fuck didn't have great chemistry with Eddie Guerrero? Um, that's just a serious question. Um, but Edge and Eddie, SmackDown 2002, no disqualification, chef kiss. It was fucking amazing. Number seven, and that's Edge versus Shawn Michaels, Royal Rumble 2005. I used to have this DVD of this pay per view. I used to watch this match because it was like the opening fucking match. So I used to watch this match every day. It's fucking amazing. If you actually go pull it up on YouTube, it's actually on YouTube. You can go watch it. This is a really good fucking match. And you know what's the crazy part? Edge won. Edge won a rivalry actually. I think Edge beat him also in a no disqualification match they had on Monday Night Raw too. But this was a good fucking match, man. It was really fucking good. Like super good, man. So yeah, man. Edge of course went on in 2005 to win the Money in a Bank, closing out 2005 and going into 2006 winning the WWE Championship. Yeah, and he started it with that type of caliber of a match with Edge and Shawn Michaels. So yeah, number six, and that's Edge versus the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Money in the Bank 2021. Listen, listen, listen. This was incredible. This was incredible, man. Edge and Roman, impeccable chemistry. I mean, Edge at this time was just out there just killing shit. And Roman, this was really the real start of Roman becoming the tribal chief. So this was a year into the tribal chief moniker. Remember, Edge won the Royal Rumble in 2021, only to have his WrestleMania match be a triple threat match with Daniel Bryan. So he never really had a one-on-one match with Roman Reigns. So this match at Money in the Bank was incredible. Now, of course, he lost because of the visionary Seth Rollins, of course. But I'll talk about that in a couple minutes. But this was an incredible match, man. Incredible match. So before I get to the top five, gotta recap it. Gotta recap it. At number 10, Edge versus Christian, 2001. 2001. Number 9, Edge versus Randy Orton at Backlash, 2020. Number 8, Edge versus Eddie Guerrero, SmackDown, 2002. Number 7, Edge versus Shawn Michaels, Royal Rumble, 2005. And number 6, Edge versus Roman Reigns, Money in the Bank, 2021 for the Universal Championship. At number 5, it is Edge versus Jeff Hardy, Extreme Rules, 2009. Let me explain something to y'all, man. Edge and Jeff Hardy are kindred spirits. Like, them sons of bitches are just kindred spirits. Them motherfuckers are incredible. When they were in the Hardy Boys or Edge and Christian, they always had incredible chemistry. So when they started actually, you know, going against each other for the World Heavyweight Championship in the 2000s, 2009s, that was incredible. Just watch that shit. Jeff actually started winning the championship. It was an incredible thing, man. And this was the thing. This was like I think a TLC match for the World Heavyweight Championship too. Oh, this shit was so good. Oh, this shit was so good. Again, you had the two innovators of the TLC match in a single TLC match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, sign me the fuck up. Yeah, sign me the fuck up. Let's do that. Let's do that. So yeah, but yeah. Um, Number 4, and that is Edge versus John Cena, Unforgiven, 2006. There's a lot of matches between Edge and Cena. Backlash, you know, Royal Rumble 2006, all these other matches, right? This was their best match. This was their best match. This was the best match. And I know people that will sit there and try to discredit that or agree with me on that. This was their best match because the energy of this match. Jean coming in as the foreigner, going to Toronto, in Edge's home, in Edge's match, and watching the documentaries of these two since then. I wish Edge was still in WWE because I would love to have seen them two wrestle one last time. Maybe Edge is getting close to the end of his career. John is clearly at the end of his career. I would have loved to see them two one more time wrestle. But this was one of the greatest matches they've ever done together. Um, the man get chucked through two tables off of a ladder. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is different. Yeah, that's different. Number 3, Edge versus Mick Foley, WrestleMania 22. I can hear people already right now saying, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I can hear it. I can hear it already. How the fuck is that not one? How the fuck is that not two? I can hear you guys already. I can hear you guys. I can hear you guys already. I can hear it. I can hear it in my headphones. Edge and Mick, WrestleMania 22. I have watched this match so many times that I truly believe that this might physically be Edge's best match ever. Like this might be Edge's best match ever. I'm talking about just from a standpoint of him stamping his greatness. This was the best match. Mick Foley and him went out there and did everything under the sun. This man got punctured by barbed wire. Real barbed wire. Not this little goofy, no, real fucking barbed wire on a bat. This man was getting fucking destroyed in that match. Got his ass whooped. And just like what Mick did for Randy Orton, he did it for Edge. He made him a main event caliber superstar like that. That match at WrestleMania 22 should be, as of WrestleMania matches go, if we had to do a list on WrestleMania matches, fuck it. I've done a couple of WrestleMania top tens. If I had to do another one, shit, I probably put it on there. I'll put it on there. This is one of the best WrestleMania matches you'll ever watch. So yeah, number 2, that's Edge versus Undertaker, SummerSlam 2008. From a story standpoint, this is Edge's best story that he's ever done in wrestling. Him getting chased by the Undertaker for like a year and a half. Like, him getting chased by the Undertaker for like a year and a half, leading into this Hell in a Cell match in 2008. Not for a title. This headline of SummerSlam. Not for a title. They fired the Undertaker. Really, he had to go get surgery, but they fired the Undertaker from WWE. He comes back. He gets re he's unretired. He gets unfired, reinstated, I should say, and then he comes back and he goes against Edge in a Hell in a Cell match. In this match, it's fucking amazing. This is Edge's best. This is Edge's best story that he's ever told in WWE. This is it. But number 1 is Edge versus Seth Rollins, and that's their trilogy. That's their trilogy. I love Undertaker and Edge matches. Love Edge and John Cena matches. But if I had to pick 3 of the greatest matches that Edge has probably ever had with one person, it would be these 3 matches with Seth Rollins. The match he had at SummerSlam between them two. To say that was their first match ever, you couldn't fucking tell. you you couldn't fucking tell. The match they had at MSG, and then the Hell in a Cell match. Probably one of the best Hell in a Cell matches ever. Yeah, yeah. Them 3 matches with them 2 men, it catapulted Seth and it put Edge back into, I'm not retired anymore. I'm about that shit for real. I'm about that shit for real. Like, yeah, this did more for him than the Randy Orton rivalry when he came back, than the Roman Reigns matches. This was the rivalry that got Edge back into wrestling. Fully got Edge back into wrestling. And that was Seth Rollins. All right, recap it. Number one, Edge versus Seth Rollins, the trilogy. Number two, Edge versus Undertaker, SummerSlam 2008, Hell in a Cell. Number three, Edge versus Mick Foley, WrestleMania 22. Number four, Edge versus John Cena, Unforgiven, 2006, WWE Championship in a TLC match. Number five, Edge versus Jeff Hardy, Extreme Rules for the World Heavyweight Championship, 2009, for in a TLC match. Number six, Edge versus Roman Reigns, Money in the Bank 2021 for the Universal Championship. Number seven, Edge versus Shawn Michaels, Royal Rumble 2005. Number eight, Edge versus Eddie Guerrero, SmackDown 2002. Yeah, SmackDown 2002, no disqualification match. Number nine, Edge versus Randy Orton at Backlash 2020, and number 10, Edge versus Christian 2001, Unforgiven and No Mercy over the Intercontinental Championship. That is it. That is it. And like I said, I will be back to do a debate. This time it will be Randy Orton versus Edge. That will be the debate. That will be the debate. Till next time, I am Brandon Janeau. This is Wrestling Life. Go watch some Edge matches. Peace.